Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you. It's always a pleasure to address the Institute of Advanced Studies.
Sweetheart, if you're going to rehearse that loud, I might as well sit up there. I can't hear myself think.
I'm sorry, dear. It's always a pleasure to address the Institute of Advanced Studies.
How long is your lecture today?
Exactly 1 hour. Footnotes, 15 minutes.
Oh, mine is shorter. I'll pick you up at the auditorium.
Good. Our subject for today should prove of inestimable value.
I thought you were going to have the car cleaned.
I did, yesterday.
Oh, well, didn't this curvy blonde comb belong to our curvy blonde friend?
I guess they missed that.
I'll bet you wish you had.
Oh, I don't know. You must admit it was rather exciting. For both of us.
Ladies? Thank you, ladies. Now, before I became Dean of Women, not too many decades ago, they didn't have classes in social psychology. They called it homemaking. Today, we call it domestic relations. You all know who they are, bless their scheming little souls. So, we will now devote our attention to that happiest, most precious state of bliss. The topic for today, marriage.
Biologically, the family's been with us for a long, long time. Throughout the ages. For no matter how clever the participants, it's always taken one male and one female biologically to produce an offspring. However, the social contract of marriage, the license, preacher, etc., is a comparatively recent historical development. Which brings me to the form currently in favor in our Western civilization, monogamy. One man legally married to one woman. It might be as well to remind ourselves, gentlemen, that among over 1/2 of the world's population, marriage is legally recognized in a variety of forms other than monogamy. Let me show you a few examples. In Tibet, in no less than 41 distinct societies, a wife is required to share her love with her husband's brothers. Apparently nothing is too good for one's brother-in-law. Now, Muslims, under the law of the Quran, are allowed for the present only 4 wives. That is, at the same time. Of course, there is a movement on foot to increase this number. Because the king of Ashanti in West Africa is allowed any number up to 3,333. These, gentlemen, are the facts. Now, I personally would like to go on record as having a biased point of view. Even though I'm a scientist, I'm also what is known as a happily married man. I believe sincerely in the monogamous form. So help me God.
Married life is not all a bed of roses. And while I don't mean to get personal, let me give you an illustration from life. My husband and I are fairly well adjusted. We bicker a little, we're bored a little, and we love each other a lot. But on this particular day, we were expecting a couple of house guests. That's all. House guests. Must you use every ashtray in the house?
Sorry, dear.
I've lost 4 pounds.
I didn't say a thing.
Smells good. What's for dinner?
Rack of lamb. 100 calories per serving.
Good. And for dessert?
Banana cream pie.
Oh, fine.
Well, you're not having dinner here tonight, remember? Besides, it's dietetic.
All I know is every time you eat banana cream pie, it shows up on my hips.
On you, my darling, it looks good.
Sweden, land of the Vikings. I see you boning up on our guests.
When are they due?
Well, you have the telegram. What did it say?
Oh, yes. Arriving Tuesday, stop. Skål. Katrin Sveg.
It doesn't say morning, noon, or night.
No, just skål. That's Swedish for bottoms up. Is Katrin old enough to drink?
Well, let's see. We met Nils at the University of London in 1950. And Katrin was going to a girls' school, remember? Captain of the junior hockey team.
She had pigtails. Pigtails and braces on her teeth.
And 2-inch goggles. But she's very bright.
Yes, I remember. She was a skinny girl with long, flat feet. I wonder if Niels has let the Nobel Prize go to his head.
Do you suppose he's changed a lot?
It's been 10 years.
10 years? And we were married 6 before that. Paul, tell me the truth. Am I falling apart?
Oh, content, my darling.
Wait, let's not overdo it.
You haven't changed a bit, not to me. It's still summer and the sun is shining. And 1 minute ago I said, marry me.
I hear soft golden bells.
I'll lower the drawbridge, my lady.
And I'll uncork the welcome mat. You see, girls, a properly domesticated husband can be very sweet. You notice they give off a special vibration. It's like a hum. If there's one thing a woman knows, she knows when her man is tuned in. Oh, they can get cranky and sulky. But as long as that hum is nice and steady down underneath, all is well. Well?
She's coming. She just stopped to freshen her lipstick.
Lipstick? At her age?
Hello. Mrs. Delville.
Catherine, my, did you ever grow up? Sweden, land of the Vikings. Where's your father?
Niels didn't come.
He didn't come.
Well, I thought he was already here. He sent me a wire from Iceland. He said I was to meet him and then we are to fly on together to California.
Oh, he's probably circling the field right this minute. Well, half the Svegs is better than none, as they say in telegrams. Skål.
Skål.
Bottoms up.
Come and sit down, Katrin. You know, I just can't get over it. Captain of the junior hockey team.
Oh, I have grown up a little.
Up and out and around. Wait till the Institute of Advanced Studies hears about this. Still, I don't suppose you'll be here long enough to start a riot.
I'll do my best.
Is there anything wrong with you, dear?
Hmm? No, I...
He misses your pigtails.
Pigtails?
Yes, you had, braids.
Oh, I still do, when I get ready for bed.
Well, just don't lower them out of the window or you'll catch the whole student body. Cigarette?
No, thank you, and I really don't drink.
That's a good girl. You know, Catherine, we're really very proud of your father. Now, we've always known he's a great man, but it's nice to have the rest of the world jump on the bandwagon.
Yeah, Niels is a great man. Sometimes I wish he weren't.
Why did you say that?
I'm afraid he spoiled me for other men. Oh, it's not a matter of taking care of him. He has a houseman and a cook. And his mistress is really quite charming.
Yes, they always are charming. Well, I mean, wouldn't it be a contradiction in terms to have a mistress who is a big fat bore? Is she, this year's or last year's? Or, however they come.
I thought you knew her. He's had her ever since mother. Her name is Hilda. She's about my age and perfect for him. So you see, he's quite well taken care of.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Paul, dear, do you feel up to toting Catherine's luggage to her room?
Nothing will give me greater pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Nothing at all.
Mr. Devil is a professor here, isn't he?
Yes, of cultural anthropology. Well, please call him Paul, or I'll think you're enrolling in one of his classes. Would you like to relax before dinner?
Thank you.
I'll show you your room.
These are your children?
Yes, one of each.
Lovely. Will I meet them?
Oh, I'm afraid not. They're both away at school. Elizabeth is 15, and she goes to the Fine Arts Academy in New York. Wants to be a fashion designer. And Paul Jr., he goes to Richmond Military, and his one desire is to join the Air Corps.
Sounds as if they know their own minds. I like that.
It's nice to have Beth's room occupied again. Though it seems a little juvenile for you.
Oh, it takes me back to when I was a little girl.
Forgive my prying, Catherine, but how is it you don't have a husband?
I have a fiancé back in Stockholm. We very nearly got married last year. I have a picture of him. His name is Sven Björnsson.
What else? Oh, my. Doesn't he get chilly skiing in his shorts?
He's quite hardy.
Quite hardy. He makes Ingemar Johansson look like a little girl. You mean that you keep this waiting around until you're ready to give the word? Catherine, let me give you some motherly advice. Give it.
Sven is nice. He is steady and devoted to me, but he's not really exciting.
Let me see that again.
Oh, I...
Content, darling. You wanted me to remind you it's 1:15.
Oh, thank you, darling. I have to finish my notes. I hope you'll forgive me for not having dinner with you your first night here, but I promised I'd referee at this seminar.
Of course, I understand.
Are you sure you're Catherine Zweig?
Oh, you're beginning to give me doubts.
Please.
Oh.
Follow the hostess.
You see, gentlemen, it's common knowledge that even the steadiest of monogamous males notices, I say notices, a striking specimen of the opposite sex. There's a kind of reflex response in the human male that works automatically at a given stimulus. When you tickle the soles of the feet, the toes curl under. When you tap below the kneecap, the leg kicks up. It's merely a matter of built-in responses, and of course, it doesn't mean a thing.
Oh. I adore your house.
Oh, thank you. Well, what shall we do? It's a little while before dinner.
Oh, please don't feel you have to entertain me.
Well, at least let me try. Sit down. Cigarette?
I don't smoke.
Oh, that's right, and you don't drink. Chewing gum, huh?
You sound so American.
Full-fledged taxpayer since 1938.
Ah, the year I was born.
Amusing.
Can I fix you a drink?
No, I'll do it. I drink and smoke and chew and everything.
Jag kom tusentals mil för att se dig därför att jag drömde om dig, ja?
Ah, Swedish.
You know what I just said?
No, but it sounded very pretty.
I said I have come thousands of miles to see you. Because...
Because?
Because I had a dream about you.
You had a dream about me? But you haven't laid eyes on me for 10 years.
Ah, but I dreamed about you. Several times, in fact.
Well, what did you dream? I mean, was it in installments or...
Oh, all different things. Once in Italy, once in Spain, and once in England.
What do you mean, once?
We were together.
Chatting?
Oh, no. Together.
Come. What do you suppose ever prompted your subconscious to pick out me?
It's very choosy.
Oh, that's very sweet.
You don't have to pat me on the head. It's not the schoolgirl crush.
I'm sorry if I sounded patronizing.
You are a bit patronizing. But then that's because I've left out the important part.
Don't tell me there's more.
Ah, much more, Mr. Delville. Oh, true, I remember you vaguely from when I was a little girl. But to be perfectly honest, I never gave you a second thought. Until just this last year, when I happened to see you in the newsreel, you presided over the Convention of Arts and Sciences at the United Nations. Oh. I asked my father about you, and he told me that you were a great genius.
News.
And that started me dreaming. And here I am.
Here you are.
Oh, I should try to be subtle about this. But I feel it is a point of honor to be completely open about it. Mr. Delville, I want you to be the father of my baby. Oh, I hope you're not angry.
Angry? Why should I be angry?
I hope you'll understand. It's so important to me.
Would you do something for me? Would you call my wife?
Why?
I feel I'm losing my mind.
About what I just said?
Would you go back and repeat it slowly?
In plain American, I want you to be the father of my baby.
Yes, that's what I thought you said. Your baby?
My baby, yeah.
Where is it?
But I don't have it yet.
But you're going to?
That's up to you.
Up to me, hmm?
I didn't want to put it so bluntly. But I feel it is a point of honor to be completely honest about it.
Oh, I appreciate your forthright approach.
It so happens that I'm in my early 20s. And you, as an anthropologist, with your knowledge of anatomical structure, you know that my physique is primed in readiness.
I'd know that even if I were a street cleaner.
What woman on earth has a better right to bear the perfect child than I? I am the daughter of a genius, le prix Nobel, commandeur de la Légion d'honneur. And my mother was a great beauty, sought after by painters and sculptors. Look at me, Mr. Delville, don't you see? The power of the universe has forced me to come here to offer myself to you.
Oh, it's the nicest offer I've had in weeks.
I don't blame you for trying to take it lightly.
Oh, I assure you it's made a profound impression. But, you know, heredity sometimes plays strange tricks.
Oh, I am willing to take that chance.
But, Miss Swig, Catherine, you really don't know me at all.
It was you who taught me how powerful I actually am.
Huh?
In your writings, you stress again and again, women are the mainstream of nature's creative evolution. Those are your words. The female body has sounder construction than men's. Women live many years longer than men. And most important of all, women have twice as many X chromosomes.
It's a wonder you even speak to us.
Oh, without your divine spark, we are nothing.
A girl who knows all this can be dangerous.
Dangerous or desirable?
That's the same thing.
Oh, I won't ask you to say yes or no right now.
That's good.
Just let the idea spread through you for a while, Mr. Delville. Think about it. There you stand, in the golden years of your most mature strength. And I have come thousands of miles to have you make love to me.
Well,
Oh, come in.
I hope you two are having a nice visit.
Mr. Delville is even more charming than I remembered.
And I'll bet you're even more charming than he remembered. Darling, tell her it's all right to call you by your first name. I don't feel as though I know any Mr. Delville.
It's the European showing. I was afraid it might seem too familiar.
Mr. Delville, does Miss Zweig have your permission to get familiar?
I've decided to adopt her.
Well, then it's settled. From now on, we call you Big Daddy.
Will you excuse me, Mrs. Delville? I'd like to unpack some things. I brought you a present.
Oh, you shouldn't have. Where is it?
I left it in my room.
Well, I'd better see it when I get back.
Okay.
Remarkable girl.
You can say that again.
Your chat must have been a riot.
She asked me if I'd like to become the father of her baby.
The father of a baby.
That's what she said.
And what did you say?
I said, that's very sweet of you.
What are you going to name it?
I didn't commit myself.
You mean she sat there and you sat there and she said, I say, would you care to? That is, what I'm driving at is...
No, she came right out with it.
Oh, I see. The subtle approach. She doesn't drink, she doesn't smoke, but she would like a baby.
Something like that.
Well, good luck, old boy. You think you can manage while I'm gone? I should be back about 10:30.
I locked myself in my room.
Just make sure she's on the outside.
I must say it's given me a lift. She picked me out because her father says that I have a big brain.
And big brown eyes.
And a gorgeous physique. I think you'd lose your mind being married to a man like that all these years.
Well, don't lose your mind at being left alone with Tiny Tim.
I'll be careful. Hurry back.
You mean hurry back slow?
No, hurry back fast.
Girls, when a husband kisses his wife, he tells her his inmost secrets. I'm happy to say that the kiss my husband gave me was just right. That familiar loving peck that says, nothing's changed, I'm here, you can trust me, always.
Very nice. You are a brilliant chef.
Thank you. Next time I'll show you my stroganoff.
And I shall show you my smorgasbord.
Good.
Can I help you with the dishes?
No, the cleaning girl does them in the morning. We like getting our own dinners. Less complicated that way.
And more fun, huh?
Much more. Now, can I get you a liqueur? Oh, no, I forgot.
But you can do me one favor. Open this now.
Oh, I think we should wait. You know, Content likes to unravel ribbons and bows and things.
All right. But I want you to know that even though it's hers to enjoy, it was really meant for you.
You know, Katrin, Content likes you very much.
I like her too, I mean that. She's one of the few women I've ever met who has both a good mind and good looks.
Oh, I wish you could hear this. I thought I detected a tendency to leave her out of the festivities.
Festivities? What we have in mind is far more important than festivities.
What we have in mind?
You still don't believe I'm serious, do you?
I still don't believe I even heard you.
Then I'll repeat it. I want you to help me have a baby.
Out of your mind.
But it intrigues you.
I haven't found anything so intriguing since Scrabble.
Have you given it some thought?
Not on purpose.
It's probably working its way down into your subconscious.
I think it's only fair to tell you that it worked its way into a conversation with my wife.
Do you mean that you consulted her?
We thrashed out the pros and cons.
Good. I'm glad.
You don't care if she knows about your plans?
Actually, it's much better that way. I want it all clear and above board. What did she say?
She wished me luck.
Oh, naturally, she can't take it seriously either. But I don't mind. I'm glad she's been alerted. Otherwise, it might come as a bit of a shock.
You're really something, you know?
Yes, I know.
I thought you might. Now, time to change the subject. Oh, we'll refer back to it from time to time, whenever I feel I need a lift.
I completed my meeting with the senior girls in record time in order to take a moment out for a heart-to-heart chat with a very close friend of mine, Professor Ross Barnett. Ross is head of the Department of Indo-European Languages at the university. And he's happily married to a dream of a wife. They have two wonderful boys, both going to college, and they've been close friends ever since we joined the faculty.
Hi, beautiful. I ordered you a triple.
It's nice to have someone who understands the real me.
You know, your eyes are different this evening.
What's wrong with them?
Well, the blue one's happy and the brown one's sad.
It's Paul.
Paul? Oh, I can't believe it.
Tell me, lady, you like me to hire some gangsters to beat him up?
Well, it's not just him. Oh, I'd like to have somebody deported.
Deported? Cinch. Name?
Sveg Gatrin, Swedish.
Hair?
Blonde. Oh, boy.
Eyes?
Great big baby blue.
Figure?
Great big baby grand.
Age?
Young, young, young.
You know, I think I better handle this personally.
She's got some secret words that turn grown men into 16-year-old boys.
Secret words?
Yep. Let's have a baby.
How does she feel about language professors?
Oh, you'd be perfect. You could work it out in Swedish.
Now, don't tell me that Paul has really gone Scandinavian.
It's real, all right.
How far along is it?
Well, it's still in that first shy bud stage where they don't know about it yet, but I do.
Mr. Delvey, the music is lovely. But would you be angry if I do something personal?
How personal?
I want you to see something before your wife gets back. Please. Just look at it. I'm going to open it. There.
Oh, it's beautiful.
You really think so?
Yes, I mean it. It's stunning.
I made it.
You made it? But that's incredible. The balance of the arms and the angle of the neck. It's very good.
I'm so glad you like it.
And this exquisite curve down and around. Catherine, it's you. But how could you... I mean, you can't look over your shoulder and model your own...
It sounds narcissistic, I know. But I made it for you. Here I am, Mr. Delville, all yours.
I don't know what to say. Thank you.
Does it really please you?
Your father once told me, when you see beauty, look for a long time.
And it's only the beginning.
The beginning?
Yeah. We are progressing step by step, breaking down the boundaries in a series of little transgressions. Such as this kerchief. Take it.
Is this supposed to break down my boundary?
It's a weakening agent. Do you notice the perfume? That perfume is now deep in your subconscious.
Yes, I feel it distinctly.
It's the perfume I use all the time. But you know, the most powerful is when we actually touch.
Like shaking hands?
Oh. Well, yeah, that will do for a start. Would you like to shake hands?
What if nothing happened?
It would begin to happen.
Well, we shook hands when you first arrived.
Didn't something begin to happen?
Now, understand, this is strictly in the interests of science.
My pleasure. Mr. Delville.
I feel as if I'm jumping off a cliff. Well, what's a handshake among friends, of course. Welcome to this planet.
Do you feel it?
Your hands are cold.
Perhaps I'm the one that is nervous.
Americans say cold hands, warm heart.
Ah, yes. My heart is very warm.
Well, we can't we can't stand here shaking hands all night. Well, now that we've touched, I don't see why we shouldn't, dance a bit,
In the interest of science.
Now, would you prefer a waltz or a foxtrot?
Can't we have both?
Perhaps we'd better start off slow. The mature man knows his limits. He drinks in moderation. He dines in moderation. And there's no harm in indulging in a sedate waltz, provided it's done with dignity.
Come on, I'll treat you to the greatest rumba since Jose Greco.
I'd rather not, if you don't mind.
Oh, now, my darling. Please, I will not have Paul's tomfoolery cast a shadow over these few precious moments we've managed to snatch from life's desperate gamble. Now, if you are ready to wash your hands of him, I will ditch Mimi and the boys, and we will elope to Bermuda on the midnight flight.
How many times have you threatened to elope to Bermuda with me?
Of course, if you're willing to go on with this weekling you are married to, eh?
Oh, Ross, you know, you always give me exactly what I need. A good drink and a strong shoulder to lean on. Oops, it's 10 o'clock. Forgive me for running, Ross, but I've got to get home in time to catch the main bout.
I must say, we are certainly progressing. We've engaged in no less than 4 of the 5 senses. You've seen me, you've heard my voice, you know my perfume, and you are touching me.
The only thing left is to eat you up.
Mr. Delville, what would you do if we were to get carried away?
How far away?
Say, a restrained, dignified kiss.
I would probably faint.
So would I.
And Content would come home and find bodies all over the floor.
Just one tiny kiss.
Catherine, according to my calculations, it's time to call a halt.
To Delville.
Catherine? You there? Now, please forget that we ever met. Do you understand?
All right, but you will not forget. Yoo-hoo! Here I come, ready or not.
Dear?
Hello, hello.
Hello.
No sign of Niels?
No, not yet.
Mrs. Davy, would you mind terribly if I went to my room? I am a little tired.
Yes. You've had a difficult day.
Oh, it's not the day so much, it's the dancing.
Dancing?
Mr. Davy has a wonderful mambo. Good night.
Good night. Ladies, it's all right to joke about these things up to a point. But there comes a time when we must get down to brass tacks. Now, the rules of marriage give a wife one powerful advantage. The bedroom. On occasion, however, you might find that the bed next to yours is empty. But if you're lucky, you'll find the missing link out in the kitchen, raiding the refrigerator. Don't I know you?
Drumstick?
I knew we had a chicken thief.
I tried to lie quiet.
The silence woke me up. Don't tell me she makes you lose sleep.
Who?
Eleanor Roosevelt.
As a matter of fact, I've been wanting to talk to you. She threw herself at me.
And did you catch her?
Content. Do you really know me?
You mean personally?
Now, seriously, who am I?
Well, let's see. You're a very dignified and highly respected college professor, and you live on University Drive, and you're married to that slim, attractive dean of women.
What's my name?
Oh, I'd have to look that up on your fever chart. You were so pale when they carried you, and you kept calling content, content. Who is she?
Someone beautiful. Someone I love very much.
You seem well enough to me. Come out on the terrace for our moonlight therapy.
Content. I have a problem.
We're here to help you.
I feel perfectly normal except for a foolish notion that seems to be lodged in the lower left corner of my brain. I feel like an idiot. I mean it. Ashamed.
Oh, darling sweetheart, I understand. It's the most normal thing in the world, believe me. And as long as you love me and I love you, it does not matter one bit.
You're so silly, lying awake. Confound it, I'm sleepy.
What you need is your back rubbed. Come on, sit down. You've been so gosh darn charming, you're all tensed up.
It's better. Trouble in my head's going away. Go away.
Would you like me to do that for you? I'll make her go away.
Doctor, my vision is completely cleared.
Good. How many?
All mine.
Correct. Who loves you more than anyone in the world?
All mine.
Correct. What is the foundation of a happy marriage? Correct.
I remember you now. You're from Brooklyn.
Yeah. Yeah, so you want to make something out of it, huh? Paul!
Nice as a feather.
Now you'll be too exhausted.
In all our years of married life, have I ever been too exhausted?
Mm-hmm.
Ha!
Never mind, dear. I'll carry you.
You know, if we lean against each other, we might just make it.
Professor, I'm with you. Flo? Content. I'm sorry about your tea tomorrow, dear. We'll have to skip it. We have a house guest.
Oh, don't you dare. Bring him along. We'd be glad to have him.
Oh, it's not a him, dear. Far from it. She's the daughter of Niels Sveg, you know, Nobel Prize.
Yes, I read about him. Well, we'd be honored.
I was just thinking, since your sweet husband is head of athletics, it might be a treat for her to meet some of our handsome athletes. You know, our All-Americans.
Yes, I guess it wouldn't thrill her too much to meet just the faculty. Well, what about the swimming team? The body's beautiful.
Flo, how clever of you. That'd be just wonderful. Just exactly right. All right, dear, we'll see you around 3. Bye.
Double foul, white out. Come on. Okay, face off, fellas. Come on. Face off. You ready?
Let her go. Hold it, men. Hold everything.
Content, darling. What a pretty dress. Paul.
Hello.
Handsome as ever. And this is
Catherine Sveg.
How do you do?
This is Mrs. Granger, Catherine.
Uh-huh.
Hello. Oh, hello. This
Hi.
is Doc Granger, our athletic director.
How do you do?
What a pleasure to meet someone who appreciates the body. I see you have a racing plunge. Just right for a good workout.
Help yourself. Here, I'll take your coat.
Thank you.
Can I get you a drink or something, Miss Sveig?
Oh, no, thank you. I just want to look. Florida is so beautiful.
One dish, would you say?
Dish? She's a veritable banquet.
For older gourmets.
Hello there.
Okay, fellas, let's play ball.
Have a heart, Doc. We can play polo anytime.
Please, gentlemen, go on with your game. I adore water sports.
Sure you won't join us?
No.
Hey, don't go away.
Come on, fellas. Take your position.
Party pop, little joy.
Poor Henry. He might as well give up.
Faculty members, this way, please. Hello, Ross.
A double on the rocks with a twist of lime. I never forget. Paul, yours is, let me see. Brandy. Coming right up. Punch. Unspiked.
You'll get all wet. Get the lady a chair. What's the matter with you?
Right away. I'm sorry, my friends don't know how to treat a lady.
Oh, you're all so nice.
Watch the chair. Watch the chair.
Here, make yourself at home. A little food?
No, thank you. I never take nourishment before I exercise.
Oh.
Tell me, do you all go to the university?
Yeah. And we'd be mighty happy to help you enroll.
Her father's a prize winner, too.
You'll meet him. We expect him any minute.
Excuse me, fellows.
Oh.
Want me to break it up? Introduce her around?
Oh, why? She's having the time of her life.
Our team holds the senior AAU championship.
Oh,
Crawl, butterfly, breaststroke, and highboard.
highboard, wonderful. Would you care to compete Swedish style?
Yeah, man. At your service.
Let's go off the deep end.
Yeah, let's.
Oh, I already have.
Well, a few more like that would certainly improve international relations.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Sweden!
That's a sweet bathing suit.
Quaint.
Seeing her, I can understand your,
But it's all right now. Everything's under control.
can I get you some cold cuts?
Thanks, Ross. You're a dear.
Right away.
What's he hovering around for?
He's not hovering. He's just being polite.
He's always hovering, fetching you chairs, helping you sit down like a little 40-year-old Fauntleroy.
Oh, sweetheart, you're not the only one in the family who's irresistible.
And now Miss Sveig will do her famous 1.5 height.
Oh, he's darn elegant.
Uh-huh.
I'd give her 10 points for that, wouldn't you, Henry?
Yes, she has terrific form.
Diving's not bad either.
Oh, no, you don't.
The winner! I see you boys like to wrestle. So do I.
Did you say you like to wrestle?
It's practically our national sport. Would someone like to try for a couple of falls?
I would. Me too.
What have I got to lose?
Yeah, even if you do lose. Boys, get the chair out of here. Line form to the right. Come on, hey! Get back here, you...
What are they doing? I mean, why are they lining up like that?
Come on, you guys, let's go.
Oh, I think she's going to bite them one at a time.
We'd better break this up, don't you think? I'll get Henry to blow his whistle.
Wait, I've got a better idea. Why don't you put on some records? Hot ones. Catherine's crazy about dancing.
Quick question.
Ready?
Ready.
Good. Go on.
Come on, Robert. Oh, what a bomb!
I'm so sorry.
That's all right.
Oh, but the glorious party. We are having such a good time.
I knew you would. Isn't it nice meeting young people for a change?
Yes, but they are such children. All they think about is muscles. What is really important is the total personality of a mature man. Like Mr. Delville.
I appreciate lofty thoughts, but would you mind telling me what you're doing?
Have you glanced down at the party recently?
Oh, don't tell me Miss Health and Strength is taking another sunbath.
This time, all the way.
How long has she been out there?
I don't know. I just happened to glance down.
And you're just about to rush in and tell me.
Well, I don't see anything wrong in observing the classic symmetry of the human form. As a matter of fact, she's one of the few people I've ever seen with perfect feet.
And perfect toes. Why don't you run down there and nibble on them? Ah, shucks. She's coming in. Quick, take up seats so she won't know we've been playing peekaboo. Ooh. Sweetheart, you sit there, and I'll sit over here. Read your book. And whatever you do, don't let on how wonderful it's been to observe the classic symmetry of the human form.
What glorious sunshine. I just had the most wonderful sunbath.
Oh, have you been out?
Yeah, the sun is good. It sends warmth all through the body.
I wish I'd known. I would have joined you.
And he would have, too. Catherine, I think it's about time we had a girl-to-girl talk. Would you mind coming in here?
I'd love to.
Sit down. Catherine, as you know, I'm Dean of Women. On occasion, it becomes necessary for me to call one of the girls into my office for disciplinary reasons.
Did someone do something to annoy you?
Someone tried to rattle my husband.
Oh, I see. It might interest you to know that whoever it was may have shaken him a bit, but he refused to rattle.
Oh, that's most reassuring. Now, I try to be a good hostess. I offered you liquor, cigarettes, the run of the house. I did not offer you the head of the house.
Mrs. Devil, I'm afraid there's some misunderstanding. Do you think I want your husband?
Yes, I do.
Well, you are quite wrong.
Oh?
He's divine and I adore him, but he's old enough to be my father.
Now, wait just a minute. I believe we have a wire crossed somewhere. If you don't want him, what are you doing with all that?
All what?
Well, whatever it is you keep shooting off like a bundle of skyrockets. Are you sure you don't have even a teeny design on the old gentleman?
Let me put it this way. I don't want him for keeps.
Just for the season. Catherine, he told me, he said you asked him, I hardly know how to put this.
I don't quite understand.
You must have said that you hope someday to have babies by someone as charming as Mr. Delville.
No. I said I want to have a baby by Mr. Delville.
Yes, sir. That's what the man said she said, and by golly, that's what she said. You know, you're very sick in the head.
I feel fine. My IQ happens to be 164.
Oh, that's nothing. Mine happens to be 135. Catherine, you must help me find an explanation for your behavior.
It's quite simple. Mr. Delville is a great genius, and I intend to become the mother of a perfect child. The fact that Mr. Delville has been happily married all these years is part of his genius. I heartily approve of marriage.
That's encouraging.
However, in Sweden, we have a more liberal attitude.
About busting up homes?
No, about bringing up children. The state awards an allowance to unwed mothers, and we're sensible about illegitimate children. Who knows? Perhaps I'll marry when I get back, to give the baby a father image.
Why don't you marry first and give the father a baby image?
I told you I'm not quite sure I want a husband.
Catherine, in this country, we are products of the Puritan Rebellion, and we're very straight-laced about marriage. And while we don't exactly limit it one to a customer, we do try to keep it down to one at a time. Do I make myself clear?
I get the meaning of it.
Then I want you to understand that I'm not angry. I realize that in far-off Sweden, they have a different set of ground rules. But in this neck of the woods, one does not hunt or trap without the proper license. See? Paul Delville, off limits. Fini.
Am I to understand that you forbid me to borrow your husband?
Borrow, beg, or steal?
I appreciate your interest in the matter. But is it really up to you?
Up to me?
I don't mind discussing it with you if it makes you feel better. However, I do think we ought to face facts. Mr. Delville is the heart of the matter. He is mature. He is a free citizen of the United States and fully capable of making his own decisions. I outlined my plan to him, and I must say he has reacted most favorably thus far.
Oh, he has?
Until I hear from him that he is off limits, I intend to proceed as scheduled.
You do?
Mrs. Delville, for your own sake, I ask you to think carefully. I'm younger, prettier, stronger, bigger, and more intelligent than you. Don't fight it.
I take it you had words with our young friend.
Oh, yes, I really let her have it. And now that she's got it, I hope she gives it back when she's through with it.
I don't quite follow you.
Well, I put my foot down, and she stepped on it. She's young, pretty, big, strong, and out of her head. Well, I'm a pretty good fighter. I'm not sure I can manage 2 falls out of 3.
She needs a good spanking.
You keep your hands to yourself.
I take it that we're surrounded and there's nothing to do but to hand me over.
Oh, Paul, poor darling. If there was only something I could do to save you from this horrible fate.
Of course, there is one thing that might save us.
And what's that?
The cavalry may arrive on time.
Niels, of course.
Surely he'll get here today, or tomorrow at the very latest.
Mr. Delville?
Ah, hello there, my dear.
Mr. Delville, may I ask you a question?
Please do.
Why did you tell a lie? Oh, it was a small lie. You said you didn't know I was down here taking a sunbath.
Well, I may have said something like that. What if I didn't happen to notice you lying down here under your towel?
A small lie is always the first sign of collapse.
I can always call for help.
Do you want to call for help?
Mm-hmm.
She won't hear you.
Why not?
She went out to the supermarket. She asked me to go along, but I wanted to be with you.
Katrin, you're a nice child. I wouldn't want to have to spank you.
Ah, physical violence. Why, this is getting exciting.
Yes, isn't it? But today we seem to be skipping over the preliminary steps.
Yeah? I must say the energy level is much stronger.
First night was close to a kiss?
What do you suppose it would lead to if we suddenly dropped all barriers?
Katrin, I forbid you to drop your barriers.
Your voice is trembling.
You ought to see my knees. Now, let me ask you what it would lead to if my wife and your father were to walk in and catch us, trembling like this.
But your wife took the car. We would hear it when she comes back.
Well, what if your father's wearing sneakers?
You don't have to worry about him.
No, of course not. He'd just pour himself a drink and glance at the Reader's Digest until we're ready to say hello.
He may not come at all.
Why'd you say that?
Intuition.
Well, my intuition tells me that now you're telling a fib.
Mine happens to be backed up by a letter.
Letter?
Oh, you can't read it. It's in Swedish.
Would you care to render it freely?
Dear Kiki. That's what he calls me.
That's appealing.
Unable to join you due to important new developments in research program here in Iceland. Please convey my sincerest regrets to Professor and Mrs. Delville and tell them I will write as soon as I complete the project.
Katrin, how long have you known about this?
Only a few weeks.
Why all the sleight of hand?
Unless someone tells your wife that Niels is not coming, I'm in a position to linger on as your house guest, day after day after day.
What makes you think someone won't tell her?
Someone will when he gets good and ready. And he can even give her this, so she can read all about it.
You actually believe you're irresistible, don't you?
Do you actually believe I'm not?
I can resist anything. You win. I can't resist you. You've proven your point. Now, I must ask you to get out.
Get out?
Leave my house. I want you, so you'll have to go. It's my fault. I've let this whole thing get out of hand.
But Mr.
No, not another word. I love my wife, and I do not intend to deceive her. And if you stay here another minute, I might. But there's no alternative. You must pack up your baggage and go.
Off limits?
Off limits. Well, men, there you have it. A perfect husband, tower of strength. Oh, I tell you, it makes a man feel proud to order a gorgeous young girl to pack up her bags, to pick up her feet, and get out. It also makes him feel about 150 years old.
All peace and quiet? No skirmishes with the enemy?
Complete rout.
Yours or hers?
Hers. I was below, minding my own business, when she came slithering down and rubbed me the wrong way.
Now, that's an ill-chosen phrase. But then what?
I sent her packing.
Packing?
I ordered her out.
Out where?
Into the street.
University Drive?
I will not have this menacing creature breathing down my neck.
Well, you really do take her seriously.
I take her as seriously as I would a long-haired, half-naked gnat buzzing around my ears. It drives me insane, and I'm delighted to get rid of it.
Well, I think it shows a shocking lack of character. You actually let this big straw mop sweep you off your feet. You're incapable of keeping her at arm's length, even with her daddy due in any minute.
Oh, about her daddy.
You know, it's not very polite to give your friend's daughter the old heave-ho, no matter how much she buzzes.
Are you suggesting that I apologize?
I'm suggesting you get a grip on yourself.
You want me to go on with this ridiculous...
I want you to face the fact that you're a little past the point where you ought to let an overgrown, bosomy baby doll give you the shimmies.
Oh.
Treat her the way you treat people of your own vintage. And she'll run right out that front door, screaming with boredom.
Do you find me boring?
I find you a constant pleasure. But I like quiet walks and quiet talks and TV and reading and teaching. You take her to one of your learned colleagues' lectures, and she'll start clawing at the walls, waiting for her daddy to rescue her.
About her daddy?
You know, if it were going to be unendurable torment for a matter of days, I'd say no. But a few hours, that's not too much to ask.
About...
I'll go get her. Oh, now, where did he... Oh, there he is.
Mrs. Delville says you wish to speak to me before I leave.
My wife and I discussed your rather unusual project, and we decided that you can't help it if you're Swedish and I'm overwhelmingly attractive. Therefore, I wish to apologize for my gauche behavior and to ask you, please, to remain on the premises.
You want me to stay?
Yes. And to show my good faith, I'd like to have you accompany me to a fascinating lecture which one of my learned colleagues is delivering this evening at the Institute of Advanced Studies. It's called The Inversion and Reciprocal Translocation of Chromosomes.
Chromosomes? Oh.
It's going to be charged with excitement, and I insist that you be my guest.
It sounds thrilling. But, Mr. Delville, what about my father?
Yes, about your father. Well, Content and I feel that it might hurt his feelings to find his daughter sitting out on the curb crying.
I quite understand. I'll unpack and change into something more appropriate.
Good. Did I handle it gracefully?
Nobly. Thank you, sweetheart. If your distinguished colleague runs true to form, Miss Speg will gradually sink into a complete stupor, and you'll emerge from this whole sticky wicket with no blemish on your character and even a little dignity.
Content. This lecture may be a 3-hour session with questions and answers and a few intermissions, you know?
Paul, what's wrong?
Nothing, I just,
Already?
I'll get my coat.
Are you quite sure you want me to go to this lecture?
Oh, you'll love it. Those lectures are a scream. Sorry I can't join you. But I'll wait here in case Niels arrives.
She wants you to meet some of my contemporaries, gentlemen of a somewhat earlier vintage, but I always say the older the wine, the brighter the bubbles. Good idea.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
I hope you enjoy it.
We will.
I knew Paul was upset, but I thought it was because I had suggested that he act his age. But when he kissed me goodbye, I nearly grabbed his arm to keep him from going. You see, the hum, that soft, golden sound, had gone. Kiki. Mogelijk act komen te de Professor and Mrs. Delville.
Professor Barnett.
Ross, it's content.
Yes, content.
Can you take out about 10 minutes for a quick translating job?
What language?
Swedish. What else?
I'd love to. Meet you at the Blue Goose?
No, the Blue Goose is too public. Meet me at the Advanced Studies Lecture Hall in the lobby. I have to do a little checking.
Right away.
Thanks, Ross. It's empty. The lecture's tomorrow night.
What lecture?
It's all my fault, Miss Smarty Pants. I suggested that they come here.
So they found the place empty, and he's probably driving her back home.
By way of the Moonlight Keys. Never mind. I called you in to render an expert opinion. Exhibit A, the secret code containing the plan to sink Content Delville.
Excuse me. Dear Kiki.
Couldn't you die?
Möjligt att komma till dig på grund av viktiga förväxlingar.
Ross, I can do that.
Unable to join you due to important new developments in research program here in Iceland. Please convey my sincerest regrets to Professor and Mrs. Delville.
No more. That's it. He lied to me. He knew there was no lecture tonight.
Are you sure that he knew?
Well, he keeps a calendar of those things. Well, at least I know what to do.
What?
Kill myself.
Oh, come on. Don't be ridiculous.
Ross, tell me the truth. When was the last time you lied to your wife?
Tonight. I told her I had to see the dean. I didn't want her to know you were upset.
I mean a real marriage buster.
Oh. I can't think. So far, they've all worked fine.
How can a man love a woman and still play around?
Who says we play around?
Don't all men, really?
There's a wonderful poem. Higamus, hogamus, woman's monogamous. Hogamus, higamus, man is polygamous.
Put that on my tombstone.
Speaking on behalf of all the men in the world, we're crazy about you. Even if you're not crazy about us.
Oh, Ross, if you could only begin to know the way a woman loves a man, the way she feels about him and dreams about him, the way she dresses for him, cooks his food, watches and worries and waits.
Why don't you strike back at him? Make him jealous.
You mean start acting up with another man?
Funny you should think of that.
Ross, I appreciate you going into your Rudolph Valentino act to cheer me up. But you're only making me nervous. There's just one thing I've got to try to figure out at this point. And that's exactly what the heck went Fluey.
Why can't you face it? In my personal opinion, all these husband and wife shenanigans boil down to just one thing.
What?
You know. Look, I've been happily married for 20 years. But let's face it, after the first 15 years, you sort of run out of surprises.
Not if you're creative.
Creative? Oh.
I read a book once, and it said married love is like a great open canvas, whereon the true artist creates new beauty, new design, new color.
Mm-hmm. Well, there are times when even Picasso needs a new can of paint.
I guess it just isn't as important to a man as it is to a woman.
We're pretty keen on it.
Then how can men have these hit-and-run, fly-by-night affairs?
You notice men don't have them by themselves.
Well, I don't care what you say. He's weak and immoral and a cheat. But how did he get that way after being married all these years to a wonderful woman like me?
He doesn't appreciate you. But I know someone who does. Someone who'll dry your tears and calm your fears, care for you with the utmost tenderness.
My mother. You're absolutely right.
That's not what I had in mind.
There's a plane back to Brooklyn at 11:05.
I'll be glad to drive you there in my car. And if we get sleepy, well...
Oh, stop it. If I ever said yes to any of your nonsense, you'd faint dead in your tracks.
I'll be very happy to drive you.
All right. You may. You see, you wouldn't cheat on your wife if your life depended on it. But I mean it. You may drive me to the airport. But first, I want to stop by your house and say goodbye to Mamie and borrow back the suitcase I lent her.
Turned.
She's not here.
Perhaps she's in the bedroom. Content?
Maybe she went again to the supermarket.
The supermarket is closed.
Do not worry, darling. She will be back.
Catherine, my wife might feel that from Mr. Delville to darling is too abrupt a transition. May I suggest a compromise? Paul.
Paul. It makes the lips form a kiss. Paul.
Tell me, what was the name of that beautiful lake where we parked the car?
Hmm? Oh, the municipal reservoir.
Ah. Someday I will show you Sweden. I will take you to the Castle Tour near Malmö.
Maybe she's next door.
It has purple beech trees and black swans.
She could at least have left a note. Your letter? There's nothing in it.
Well, surely she wouldn't go through your pockets and open a letter plainly addressed to someone else.
Certainly not. But where is it?
Besides, it was in Swedish. Come, sit down. Stop pacing up and down. Really, one would think that you had committed a crime.
Well, if I have, it was a charming, innocent crime. Hmm?
That's your story, and don't let anyone change a word.
Catherine, this entire experience belongs to you and me. It's only right that we lock it in our hearts and throw away the key.
Are you suggesting that I keep my mouth shut?
Discretion is the better part of valor.
What exactly does that mean?
Keep your mouth shut.
On one condition.
Ah, blackmail.
Yes. You will have to seal my lips with a kiss.
Oh, back so soon?
We were wondering where you'd got to.
Oh, we were we? Well, how was it?
Well, what, darling?
How was the lecture?
Will you excuse him, Mrs. Delville? I'm sure that you have things to talk over with Paul.
Well, Paul.
We didn't go to the lecture.
I know you didn't.
Oh?
Because I went to the lecture, and there wasn't any lecture. The lecture's tomorrow night.
What a silly mistake.
You may say that again.
I can't say that I blame you for getting upset.
Please, do me a favor. Don't be understanding. I don't want to be understood. I want to be strange and maladjusted and make wild accusations with no foundation in fact.
Whatever you like.
Do you realize you're looking me straight in the eye?
Would you like me to shift them around a bit?
Try. Just for a change of pace. Try telling the truth.
Gladly.
Oh, wait a minute. I want to lean against something.
Gentlemen, quickly now. A man is on the spot. He is suspected of a physical encounter, accidental, spur of the moment. The question is, how does he deal with his wife? There are only two possible courses. Tell her, or keep your mouth shut. Some men feel that they should make a clean breast of it, regardless of consequences. They feel that the act of confession negates the other woman, and that the marriage bond is thereby made stronger. Such a man will say, I made a mistake. I'm sorry. I love you. And maybe his wife forgives him, maybe she doesn't. But one thing is certain. Confession can only work once or twice. 3 mistakes, and you're out. Now, other men feel that the mistake is on their own heads, and why stir up a nest of wild hornets? This second man will swear on a stack of Bibles, I am innocent, nothing happened. I love you. And curiously enough, this same phrase is used by a totally innocent man, who in fact has not done a thing.
All right. The truth. Shoot.
Very well, then. I do solemnly swear on a stack of Bibles I am innocent. Nothing happened. I love you.
You're still alive.
Proof positive.
While you're still standing, I'd like to ask you one question.
Perhaps I'd better lean on this, too. I'm ready.
Did you know that Niels was not coming to meet baby Snooks when you left me here to keep an eye out?
How did you manage the Swedish?
Ross Barnett helped me.
Oh, naturally. Ross Barnett always helps you.
Ross Barnett is not the point. The point is, did you or did you not tell unto me a fat black lie?
I told a lie.
Good. The small, piping voice of truth still lurks in you somewhere. And now I feel free to go back to Brooklyn.
Brooklyn? May I come with you?
No, thanks. I have plenty of company waiting for me in the car.
Ross Barnett, I suppose.
And I'm sure you have big things to attend to.
Quintet, listen to me.
I am through
I
listening.
got involved with a young girl. I let myself get out of hand.
Please,
I know that I ought to be sedate and dignified, the Rock of Gibraltar.
I've got
But
to
I'm
pack.
still childish enough to be capable of making a mistake.
Now, look.
The mistake I made was in lying to you. Yes, I knew that Niels wasn't coming. Yes, I had an uncontrollable urge to start something with baby Snooks. So I took her out in the car and I parked. We sat there and talked. Just talked. And so how silly the whole thing was, so I drove her to the Blue Goose.
The Blue Goose. Huh.
And what's more, I bought her a hamburger, and then I brought her back here, and I found that you were out with Ross Barnett. Then I took her in my arms and kissed her, large as life.
I don't want to hear.
Well, you saw when you tiptoed in, so why shouldn't you hear?
I did not tiptoe. You were so wrapped up I could have stomped in wearing snowshoes.
But you did come in and you did see.
I came, I saw, and I flowed up.
I gave her a kiss because I felt like an idiot for starting something that I wasn't prepared to finish. I wanted to be polite, so as not to hurt her feelings.
Oh, what about my feelings?
All right. I'm sorry I lied to you.
So am I. So am I. The fact is, it hardly matters whether you went half the way, a quarter of the way, or all the way. You can't measure faithfulness in fractions.
Well, that's true.
I resent this girl, Paul. I resent her like poison. Not because she's a well-stacked sexpot, but because she drove one sharp, ugly lie between you and me.
Content, are you serious? I mean, about going?
Very.
Content, wait, please.
You're not going to change my mind.
Content.
No, Paul. Paul?
Come in, Katrin.
Are you going to let her go?
How do you know she wants to go?
She is a woman of strong character. She was carrying a suitcase.
Oh.
And there's a limousine waiting outside.
A limousine? He hasn't got a limousine. That's just a pathetic little 53 two-door coupe.
Don't tell me you're jealous.
Why should I be jealous? You know, of course, there's nothing to fear. Content's not the kind of woman to throw away 16 years of married life for this show of leaving. It's quite obvious. It's a typical feminine stratagem. Pretending to pack. Pretending to run away with a language professor. It's enough to give you a nervous breakdown.
Oh, darling Paul, you do look unsteady. Come over here.
No, thank you. What I need is a way to stop my wife from walking out of that door. You could help me to convince her.
Convince her of what?
Reassure her. Tell her that I'm innocent.
Of course. Mrs. Delville, your husband is innocent.
Thank you. I'll tell her myself.
Please sit down. Let me massage your temples, loosen your tie, make you comfortable.
Comfortable? You and I? Katrin, it's taken me 16 years to get comfortable. Not that there's anything wrong with you, but you walk too fast, you eat too slow, you speak with an accent. I'd have to learn the size of your hat, the size of your shoes, the size... And I'm already adjusted to someone who walks and eats and talks and sleeps at exactly the right speed. And she wears a 22 and a half, 5 3/4, 6 AA, 34, 24, 34, 60, 15, with or without seams. I'd go mad if I had to learn that all over again.
It would be fun to teach you.
Catherine, you didn't come here to play teacher. That's my profession. You came for quite another purpose.
But I want a baby.
Yes. Not so loud. Yes, of course you want a baby. But it's quite clear now that what you're really after is a husband.
No, thank you. I can do it myself.
Catherine, we're speaking of babies. There's no such thing as do it yourself.
But I don't want
Please
to...
don't interrupt. Look, for all your modern theories, you're still a woman, a very nice young woman. And you and all the little ones need the care and the feeding that only a husband can provide.
In plain American, when something is finished, it is time to move on. Perhaps I did lose sight of my goal. I don't know about the husband, but one thing I do know. You are a most persuasive teacher.
All right. Break clean and go to a neutral corner.
Ah, Mrs. Delville, you are just in time.
Thank heaven.
Mr. Delville and I have come to an understanding. I am no longer interested in him as a biological mate.
Don't tell me he flunked.
I did not flunk. I didn't even take the exam.
Now, if you will excuse me for a moment, I will leave him in your hands. I trust you will enjoy him as much as I have.
Contend you've got to believe me. I didn't touch her. You really driving back to Brooklyn with that bilingual clown?
The subject is closed.
You've got to hear me out.
I don't care to discuss it.
If he doesn't stop that hooting, I'll go out there and disconnect his button.
Oh, careful, old boy. He might disconnect yours.
Content, listen to me. A girl like Catherine looks like fair game, but she's an optical illusion.
Mm-hmm. Now you see her, now you don't.
She doesn't realize it yet, but every step she takes is knee-deep in responsibilities, marriage, a home, and children. But you...
Oh, please leave me out of this.
You've made your contribution to the world in your home, your family, your work.
Will you get out of my way?
And you've done your part with great success.
Oh, yes, I'm a big success and greatly appreciated.
You are. Doesn't he know you're happily married? Does he think that he can pack you up in his puddle jumper and carry you off to Brooklyn the minute my back is turned? Well, this is my house. You're my wife. And if he doesn't know it, I'll damn well teach him. Ah.
Oh, hello, Paul.
Mamie?
Is Content ready? She'll miss her plane.
Content's not going.
Oh?
She's changed her mind.
I have not changed my mind. And don't you dare leave without me, Mamie.
We'll wait for you in the car, dear. Take your time.
Good night, old girl.
Don't give up the ship.
So, you're running away with Ross.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. We asked Mamie to go with us to the airport to protect him.
Excuse me. I seem to have misplaced something.
He's right here. And I hope you'll be very happy.
A gold statuette, about so high.
Oh, the Swedish Oscar. I'm afraid I knocked it in the trash while I was dusting. Well, it's as good as new, except for a few little scratches on its base.
It is intended as a wedding gift for the man I'm going to marry.
Oh, shall I present it to the lucky winner, or will you do the honors?
I'll do it, thank you. When I find a man of my own.
You see? She's leaving.
I wonder if your friends would mind giving me a lift to the airport.
Oh, I don't see why not. We can buy a book of tickets and all fly off together like girls' camp.
I'm sorry, Paul. But before I go, I want to tell you that I have enjoyed every minute of it.
Too bad you have to leave so soon, dear. But do drop in any time.
I'll get my bags.
I'm sorry, Paul. But before I go, I want to tell you that I have enjoyed every minute of it.
Content, don't leave me. I can't live without you.
Oh, you'll do all right.
I know it's too late to say I'm sorry. I've made a fool of myself, and what's worse, I've hurt what I treasure most in all the world, our marriage. Content, I beg of you, believe me. Forgive me.
You'll never know exactly where they've been or what they've done. So, you must make up your mind. Do you love your man or don't you? My answer was simple and to the point. I believe you. I forgive you. I love you.
There you have it. Monogamy. One man legally married to one woman. And as you can see, I'm for it, 100%. So help me God.
Right hand, dear.
Oh, so help me God.